Hello everybody and welcome back to another vlog. So I'm sat in the tractor because I just had to run through from the house to here. As you can see, it is raining. It is still the 1st of September, and I was planning on cultivating that and plowing a new field over there. But with the rain, that is going to be very near impossible. Because it's raining quite hard. It's been raining for about 40 minutes, pretty much non-stop. So, yeah, I don't think that is going to be workable, unfortunately. But, we're not fully done yet. So I've, because it rained, and I was actually kind of waiting for the rain to stop, I did some research, and I figured some stuff out. Well, two things. Right, I'm gonna have to go get wet. I'll be right back. Whew. Try to do that as quick as I can. Anyway, right, so I figured some stuff out regarding the chickens. So they need certain other feeds. So there is a mineral feed that you can give them that adds some more protein and some more other mineral stuff that they might need, which will make them better at producing eggs. So I need to go buy that, which is what we're doing. So, but also, on the other hand, there is a X-Show model. It's not a Gator. It's also not like one of the Polaris RVT or something. It's like a new brand. I don't know it myself. I've not heard of it before. But Mike says it's good quality. It's a good piece of a kit. And it's a similar sort of thing. It's a six-wheeler with a little bit of not cabin space. You know what I mean. Like the space at the back that you can put stuff on. Still can't remember what that's called. So we're gonna go have a look at that. He's put it outside for us, which is probably not the best idea because it's raining. But he's put it outside for us, so we'll go have a look, and then we'll see. They want $7,250 for it. It usually goes for $14,000, and they just said we'll just divide the going price in two, and we'll just sell it to you for that. For you for that. Yes, that's the one. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go have a look at it now, and if I do like it, I'll get it. My only concern is the trailer size. We should be able to fit that on the trailer. I don't know if we'll be able to fit that and the mineral feed on the trailer. So the mineral feed you buy in pallets. You can buy them in big bags, but pallets are easier because I can then just buy hand. It's essentially a pallet full of like 10-kilogram bags of mineral feed. So I can do the mineral feed by bag, by hand as I need to. So it's a lot easier in that sense. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we're going to have a look. I don't know. It doesn't have any windows. As in, you can see through it, but it doesn't have any glass windows, so it's not quite weatherproof. It has a roof, so you won't necessarily get rained on from the top, but you get rained on from the side, especially today, because as you can see, it is quite windy. It's a bit stormy, actually, and you will get rained on with this, but it's not the end of the world. It doesn't rain as much here as, you know, in other places of the country. It rains enough to be nice and green and lush and beautiful piece of the country, but it doesn't rain all the time, you know, so don't really need it. And it's roadworthy, so it's got indicators and all that stuff, or road legal, so it's got all of that stuff, and it's got a fairly sizable loading bay thing. I don't know what you call that. I can't remember, as you by now are aware of. If the rain does stop and it's not too muddy, which to be honest I doubt that would be the case, but because it's probably going to be muddy, although it does help having the river there. The water seems to run off quite easy off our land. But anyway, if it does stop raining and it's not crazy muddy, I might give it a go. I might give it a go even if it still keeps raining. Just maybe instead of cultivating instead of cultivating the already working piece of field, I will cultivate the other bit. Don't know what we're gonna plant. We've kind of had it on hold for a little bit, just because obviously I had the accident. That looks really cool, really tiny, but really cool. I had the accident, and therefore we didn't have, that was kind of over the planting season of wheat. So I didn't end up planting wheat. The other thing we can plant in August, no, coming up, October, November, somewhere, is sorghum, as far as I can tell. So we can plant that maybe. Otherwise, we just wait for next year and maybe plant something else. I don't know. We'll have a look at what we can plant that we can feed the chickens. I'm not too worried about the planting parts. The planting parts is mostly just there to help us, you know, feed the chickens. And we'll be busy enough with the contracts as it is. So, you know, income-wise, I'm not too worried. But I want to, at some point, I would like to just have like a manager for the contracting company. So that manager just does everything. And then I just focus on our chicken farm. So I'm gonna get out it's obviously it's a waterproof camera. The mic is it's like splash proof. so if the mic does start, you know, causing problems, I will have to get back in or stop recording. But we're gonna go outside. I've got my raincoat and everything on, obviously, and we'll walk around and see. It's RTV Max. Interesting. Right, so let's have a look. RTV Max 6. Is it a GTX? 6x6. Okay, yeah, so 6 wheels. The best utility. It's not very good branding, if you ask me, but it looks cool. It looks really cool. I do like the color. It's kind of like a military color, and as you guys know, I was in the military, so for me, that's quite good. Does it have seat belts? No, it's got like little straps around the waist, but that's pretty much it. And apart from that, it's got everything you would need. You can quickly get in. I mean, obviously it's raining on the back of my neck, but it's quite nice. Let's start it up. Oh wow, that is quiet. That is very quiet. It doesn't take any keys, so it's got like a key in there. You should be able to see it. It's literally like that thing you turn, but that doesn't. You can pull it out, but I think. I don't know. I'm not going to try. Anyway, I like it. Let's have a quick drive around here. Oh, that's a smooth drive. And it's actually pretty quick. Oh, yeah. I like this. Now, my concern is, will it fit on the trailer? It should. We'll have to get their ramps. Yeah, it should fit. I don't think that's going to be a problem. And I could probably put the pallet of chicken feed on here. Let's just see how this thing unfolds. Has that done it? No. Might have to start it. Maybe I have to open it by hand. Anyway, all right. I don't know what that button does. Right. Yeah. Okay, that might be locked. I don't know. Let's go inside, get dry. I'm gonna have another coffee with Mike and warm up a little bit, and then we'll, as you can see, it's really, really stormy. But yeah, and then we'll have a chat, and get the chicken feed as well. All right, we paid for it all, and we're about to drive back home. So 8,250 for everything. They loaded up for us. There was a couple of bags that were broken that Mike organized for us to get for free. So that's and that's what's actually on the back of the RTX. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna call this thing. The Dew? Should we call it the Dew? Ooh, I kind of like that. All right. Anyway. And Mike also had a good look at their actual weather implements. That's the wrong way. Their weather implements, and it looks like it's going to rain pretty much all day. So what I might have to do is just split this vlog into 2 days, because this is going to be too short for a full vlog, and then I'll just continue the vlog tomorrow. And it shouldn't rain tomorrow, so hopefully that works fine. But yeah, that's good. We still got $21,000 left, if I remember correctly. I didn't have a look at the bank actually, but 21,000. I'll obviously put it up at whenever we make any big purchases afterwards. So I'll have a look when I edit it. But anyway, the point is, we still have somewhat, you know, 21,000 or whatever left, and we can with that buy some more implements if we can find some that we need to, but also at the same time we don't necessarily need to. So the only problem is with the chickens is that we have to have, you know, we have to actually buy chicken feed as well, which is that. You can mix it yourself, but you need a facility for that. And I guess you could probably do it in a food mixer. I'd have to study up on that and see if that's actually possible. A food mixer usually uses like hay and silage and stuff, so bigger things, you know, more, yeah, bigger, that, you know, works together, kind of becomes this mush, where bunch of different seeds and some dry pellets and stuff doesn't quite do that. So I don't know if you'll actually be able to do that, because although there is a type of hay that goes in there, there's no silage, so I don't know if that would work. I don't think so. I don't know. I'll have to do a lot more research to actually know how the chicken feed will work fully, but I will do that. I will figure it out and we'll get it sorted. So yeah, I'm quite excited. Hopefully that allows us to sell a lot more eggs. We've been selling very few eggs, but that's mostly just because obviously I've been feeding the chickens food that isn't that good, you know. It's good food, like the wheat's good. They love the wheat, but it doesn't quite do the job of making them lay more eggs, you know. I don't know if I said that right. But I am sure you guys understand what I mean. You are all highly intelligent human beings, so I am very certain that you get what I'm saying. The dealership obviously loaded it up all for us, so I'm probably just gonna have to pull them off bag by bag and then move the pellet bag by bag, put it back on the pellet. I might just chuck it in there and see how much we can actually get in. I don't know, I'll have a look. I'll get that done. I'm gonna not record that just because the camera is, the mic specifically is gonna start causing problems if I keep it out too long. So I'm just gonna try and do that on my lonesome for the time being and get, you know, at least protect the camera so we don't lose more money. All right, so I'll see you guys when this is all done. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful 1st of September. And it stopped raining at 11 o'clock last night, so a long bit of rain, but we are here and we're gonna get some work done. So I put all of the mineral feed in here. I didn't actually think we're gonna be able to fit in all of it, but it is all in here, and the chickens don't seem any different. Although we do have already some eggs, which I put out this morning, but yeah, I didn't expect that. And there's some eggs over there as well. So I need to go do that. But first, I am very excited about this. So we've got two things happening today. Two very, very big things. Firstly, I want to create that field first. That's going to be quite a big job because I'm going to have to be fairly precise in my plowing prowess. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to be pretty precise in what I do with the tractor and the cultivator because I don't want to mess things up and I want it to be workable fairly easily, you know. I'd rather have a small field that works well. But essentially, so the plan is we're gonna plant sorghum, and that will mean that once we plant the sorghum and we harvest it at the start of the next year, I think end of February-ish, depending on if we get everything done today. Anyway, that's not the point. But once we harvest that will also allow us to almost immediately then cultivate, prep, and plant wheat again. So it should work out quite well. Now I want to give a little bit of space so I actually can turn around here. Not too much because, you know, I want to be able to use as much of the field as possible. Right, let's unfold this butte. Okay, that's done. And we're gonna just move back slightly, try and line it up with kind of that back bit here. That should do, right? Yeah, that should do. Right, let's lower this thing. And we're just gonna go nice and straight as much as we can here. In line with the chicken coop. If I have to go closer to the chicken coop to make it slightly bigger, I can. It's not the end of the world. But for now, slightly further. And that should do beautifully. All right, I'm gonna get the drone set up and quickly get this field knocked out. It shouldn't take too long, but I do have to make sure I do it right. You know, it shouldn't take hours and hours, but I wanna, you know, take the time and make it a neat, good-looking field. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Loitering out on her doorstep again. I thought I might try to win her back, but I'm all out of confidence. I'm a little nervous about coming down, and every new heartbreak hurts a little more. The first one felt like more than I could take, so I hit the ground running so hard, whittled my soul away. Try to keep my hopes up, but they keep falling down, and every new heartbreak hurts a little more than the last time around.
All right, that was actually very quick. So also the other thing I forgot to mention, that this is a beautiful field. I love this field. Isn't this just such a pretty field? Oh man, I'm glad I did this. This is just, as I was doing it, I was like, this is so pretty. It's just such a good looking field. Anyway, I keep distracting myself. The other thing that I wanted to say that we've got to do is we've got a very big contracting job on the cultivator. So I'm going to have to go lease another tractor, and we're going to get the cultivator on that. I'm going to make sure I lease a slightly bigger cultivator. Sorry, a bigger tractor than we did last time. One that pulls the cultivator slightly better. But yeah, then we're going to get a worker on that. I've already contacted a couple. I'm just waiting for some replies as to who can do it. And then we're going to get that done. So while I do the planting on here and the fertilizing, etc., we'll have a fairly large contract going on. So yeah, quite exciting. But anyway, once again, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Gave her my everything, wasn't losing battle, so I'm laying down, and every new heartbreak hurts a little more. Every new heartbreak hurts a little more than the last time around. And I'll let her go, oh Lord, just let it be the last time around, please. And I'll let her go, oh Lord, this might be the last time around. step again. And it's just so damn cold out here. I can see my failing breath. I'm a little nervous and I'm coming down. Every new heartbreak hurts a little more. Every new heartbreak hurts so much more than the last time around.
So we got this little Massey 4710, which looks really good. Got 130 horsepower, so it shouldn't be a problem at all for us, but it's actually quite tiny. Anyway, so we're gonna head back, and we've been here for probably about an hour and a half now, because they had to check the vehicle, etc, etc, and obviously all the paperwork for the insurance. Wow, this sounds nice. I love this. Oh man, this is a nice tractor. I really like this tractor. Oh man. Anyway, we're gonna quickly swing by the field. So he would have probably just started. He was literally there maybe like 5 minutes after I arrived, and then he grabbed the tractor. He came and he's on the job now. And yeah, I obviously had to wait for the paperwork for them to check the vehicle, etc, etc, fill the vehicle, make sure it's full. All of that stuff, which is great. Cost us $1,413 to lease for the initial lease. And then it's going to be like $237 per hour. So I'm going to try and get this done as quick as I can. It shouldn't take too long. It's literally just, we're going to probably, depending on what we have, I might have to buy fertilizer. But depending on what we have, fertilize, then plant. Yeah, see, there he is. And then fertilize again. I don't know, we're gonna have a look, but that's kind of the plan. Right, let's turn down here. This is a very, oh man, I'm loving this tractor. I did not expect this from a cheapie. I think it's like $20,000 for the actual tractor, maybe 25. But for a cheap tractor like this, I did not expect that. This is beautiful. Such an, wow, he's done a lot. He's gonna go very quick with this job. He does not, oh, it's only 2. Okay, so no, he's done three down and ups. Okay, he's doing really well. Good job, mate. Very, very good job. He's smashing it. It's quite a large field. It goes down for quite a while, of quite a long distance, and obviously it's got it's quite wide as well. So yeah, that's probably going to take him a couple of hours, but that's fine. We might be finished only slightly before him. He's only got this one job. We've got to figure out seeding, fertilizing, you know, change implements, etc, etc. So it's probably going to be a longer job for us than for him. Maybe we might finish just before him, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. He's gonna smash it, and he's worked for us before. I think he's actually featured in one of the videos before. Not as in had an interview or something with him. That guy just blew across. It's fine. He did stop, sort of. Anyway, but yeah, you would have seen him in footage somewhere before, because he's worked for us before. He's a good dude. I really kind of like him. All right, so we've got this hooked up. We do have seed. I just double checked. And everything is pretty much sorted. Now, that field, because of the grass that was on it, it is 50% fertilized. So we're going to do one layer on this now. Then we're going to do another layer on that. Then we'll get the seeder out. We're going to seed for sorghum. How wide is this thing again? I haven't used this in a while. It's actually quite wide. Then we're going to do the sorghum, plant or seed the sorghum, however you say it. And then probably, maybe next month actually. Yeah, next month we'll fertilize this. We do need to lime, technically speaking. It would be handy to lime, but we don't actually have a lime spreader. We don't have lime. I don't want to be buying... Oh, they do have them on sale. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm getting out. We could probably do that. Yeah, we could probably do that. Yeah, alright. I'll go have a look. Maybe it's worth doing that. Then at least we can also do lime contracts. Lime contracts aren't great, but it's something, right? Alright. We're gonna quickly knock these fields out, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Friends think that we're crazy. They just haven't seen love this plainly. When they ask what on earth is going on, just tune your record in and play this song. 'Cause to me our love is like an old-fashioned finest whiskey poured out in our glasses. You are something sweet. Sip you slow, then repeat. You're the habit I thought I could be, but old-fashioned love's got a hold of me. Baby, I don't care, I don't think I'd even mind. Between holding your hand, what I'm feeling in the bottles of wine. 'Cause you just might be something that could stick. Well, at least I put my money down on it. 'Cause to me our love is like an old-fashioned finest whiskey poured out in our glasses. You are something sweet. Sip you slow, then repeat. You're the habit I thought I could be, but old-fashioned love's got a hold of me. Old-fashioned love's got a hold of me. We've been around enough to know that what this world really means is something like you and me. Bitter with a touch of sweet, cold but it goes down with ease. Old-fashioned love is what this world really needs. Old-fashioned love. Something sweet. Sip you slow, then repeat. You're the habit I thought I could be, but old-fashioned love's got a hold on me. Old-fashioned love. Old-fashioned love's got a hold on me.
And we are done. Wow, this is actually a really nice field. It's such an easy field to work, although you can see here there are a couple of spots where there's like tiny sinkholes. I think it's probably moles or something. I'll have to have a look into that, but excuse me. There's only a couple of spots of those, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, this is all done. All done. Luckily, funny story. This is a bit embarrassing, but luckily, I was literally seconds about starting to plant sorghum, by the way, and Mike called, and he's switched on enough throughout today. Whenever I spoke to him, I obviously telling him what I'm going to do and all of that stuff. He clocked onto the fact that I was planning on planting sorghum, and some of you might know, sorghum is not supposed to be planted in September. so yeah, I planted wheat. He said I had the stuff wrong. I then went to look at my spreadsheet. So I created a little bit of spreadsheet with colors, so it shows me essentially what months-ish I can plant what, right? Throughout research and just the last couple of, years of doing that. So, probably not years. Last months, yeah, it's probably about a year. Anyway, of trying to become a farmer, essentially. So, I need to take the tractor back. So went back and looked at the spreadsheet and realized, yeah, I looked at the wrong color. Instead of green for harvest, for planting, I looked at orange for some reason, which is harvest on my spreadsheet. So yeah, that could have been bad. Anyway, I think the contract might be done, and I'll have a look. I told him once he's done, just leave the tractor there, because I can just walk that a little bit, maybe even jog a little bit, get some exercise in, because I've been sat down literally the entire day, so I kind of just want to walk, but we'll have a quick look as we drive past there. So he's actually almost done. He's probably going to do maybe one more run back down and up. I don't know. Anyway, he's so close to being done, so I'm gonna go drop the tractor off and come get our tractor and go back home, and then I'll get all the contract payment stuff all sorted. But that is going to be the end of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.